cats are very natural and they're very themselves. And they help me with my own way of being, which is they are who they are. That's just it. My biggest goal is to bring to light the misconception that somebody else is taking care of these cats.
Beneath the struggle of this Bay Area neighborhood lies another story of hardship. On my very own block, I began to notice something sad. Sick cats. A lot of them. When I looked into who to call to deal with this problem, I was surprised to discover that the answer was not clear. And my question remained, who is responsible for these cats? So I began to wonder, am I the only one seeing this? What effect does this have in my community? In my search for answers, I met some outstanding people who were concerned enough to take action.
Hello, I'm Ellen Lynch and I work with Fix Our Ferals.
This is Dr. Mathieu. I worked at University Veterinary Hospital.
My name is Daniel Wilson. I work for Alameda County Environmental Health Department, the Vector Control Services District.
I'm Reginald H. Barrett, Professor of Wildlife Management in the Department of Environmental Science, Policy and Management here at UC Berkeley.
Hi, my name is Wendy Medeiros, and I have been trapping for about two years plus. I got started trapping because I wanted to clean up my own backyard.
Left unattended, a population of feral cats who are not spayed or neutered can get out of control really quickly, and then we have a crisis.
No one seems to know exactly how big this problem is.
It's very difficult to get money to do research on this sort of thing.
But what we do know is that urban environments become survivable for cats because of people known colloquially as feeders.
We do have people that are feeding feral cats, and they're doing it in an unwise manner. Besides just feeding the cats, they're feeding, all of our urban wildlife, mainly raccoons and skunks and opossums, sometimes rats too.
In the past, ineffective methods such as eradication have been used in an attempt to reduce feral cat populations. Today, this is thought to be counterproductive due to a phenomenon known as the vacuum effect. The vacuum effect hypothesizes that because cats are territorial, removing them from a location prompts neighboring cats to take over those territories and reproduce even more. That's why animal welfare advocate groups use a method known as TNR.
TNR is trap, neuter, return.
Volunteers such as Ellen and Wendy set humane traps near feral cat colonies, bring cats to veterinary clinics to be spayed or neutered, and then return them to where they were found, allowing the cats to hold their territory without wildly procreating, effectively becoming the last generation of their colony.
So we caught this cat and we named it Chutney at the vet. The vet called us to let us know that she was finished and that it was a girl. Chutney seemed to be a boy or a girl name, so we named him Chutney, but it was a her. And the vet let us know that she was lactating. So that put another spin on the whole trapping situation, which meant that she had kittens. Now I was thinking, oh my gosh, I've just caught a cat that has kittens, and now how do we, as fast as possible, get her back to her kittens?
When Chutney is released, she will hopefully be able to provide for her kittens. But that's not the end of this story.
It's not solving the wildlife problem. A neutered cat is probably at least as effective a predator as an unneutered cat.
I think it depends on the cat, but a lot of people, I'm not necessarily one of them, that think that, they do prey on a lot of birds and they may threaten some species.
If the question is, to what extent do these feral cats really hurt wildlife? We have just a few bits and pieces to understand that at this point. And I think at some point need to realize that if we're really going to understand the situation, we have to fund the research.
We need to take more responsibility. You don't want cats starving, but on the other hand, if they're getting a lot of food, they're going to have an ever-increasing population unless we practice some birth control.
Introduced species, things that didn't evolve in a particular spot, probably are more likely to cause problems for native wildlife than otherwise. Cats are ambush predators. They sit there and they wait. When a prey comes along, boom, that's it. So they wiped out all of the gophers. Some people would think that's a good thing on my property. And they wiped out all of the meadow voles. They've taken many different birds. They wiped out all the quail. So I know for a fact with my own observations that cats can have an impact on native wildlife. But exactly how big a problem that is over the whole country, nobody really knows.
Took some advice from another fellow trapper, and she advised keeping her, and we did that, and we released her.
The lack of documented evidence and organized research prevents volunteers and institutions from working together to solve this problem. Either way, we can all agree that the bottom line is we need fewer homeless cats.
There is melancholy and there is hope.
We can only hold so many things in this world. We have to learn that there are limits to how many animals we can have on this earth.
That was a rough one.
I think feral cats are a part of our planet. They are living with us, we like it or not.
So make a stand, help.
May all beings be well, happy, and free.